6. Stephen St. John here with Nate Bukaty for a couple of hours. Jake Gutierrez. And you will talk to college basketball insider Mike DeCourcy from the Sporting News at 7:05. Highly anticipated appearance by Mike DeCourcy to talk about Jerome Tang in Kansas State. And now, a guy that he has known very well over the years and touted. Got to ask him about Mick Cronin and what's going on at UCLA. Let's see if UCLA tries to fire him for cause after embarrassing the school last night.
I mean, if you're Jerome Tang at home watching that.
Yeah. He's like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme sitting on his chair. We'll talk to Mike DeCourcy about that at 7:05. Matt Derrick from Chiefs Digest. He'll be on the show to talk about future Chief Jeremiah Love at 8 o'clock. 8:30. They just flashed it up there. Daniel Jeremiah, mock draft 2.0. Jeremiah Love to the Chiefs.
Jeremiah loves Jeremiah to the Chiefs.
Yep. Mark Turgeon, now the head coach of the Kansas City Roos, UMKC basketball coach. Mark Turgeon will be on the show at 8:30. Greg Gurley will be on to talk Kansas basketball at 9:05. And then Jack Johnson, live from Arizona to talk Royals baseball, live from spring training at 9:30. What?
It's a good show.
Yeah. We'll see.
Good show. In theory.
Yeah. So this Mick Cronin's always pissed off.
He's a red ass.
So
he's had it.
You didn't see it. He did not like a hard foul from a member of his team, and so he ejected his own player and grabbed him and pointed to the tunnel and sent him out of the game, which I don't know that I've ever seen before.
I mean,
Stephen Jamerson II committed a foul on Carson Cooper on a fast break. Jamerson squared up with Cooper, was assessed a technical foul before Cronin grabbed him and signaled for him to get off the floor and ejected his own player. So I don't know. You guys ever see that?
I mean, I remember the Naked Gun when Leslie Nielsen was the umpire and he ejected like the other umpires.
Right.
That's the closest thing I can think of. You know,
I've never seen anything like it.
No, I don't remember that.
I sent you several clips.
I have two of them I just pulled up.
Yeah.
You're out of here.
Not the ones that you sent me. I got these from ESPN.
What do you got?
Well,
Let's mix and match.
This is Mick Cronin when he was asked on the Stephen Jameson situation.
You know, true toughness is in how you compete and how you go to work every day. Steve's a good kid. He made a bad decision. If you want to be a tough guy, you need to do it during the game for a block out for a rebound. So I was thoroughly disappointed. Guy was defenseless in the air. I know Steve was trying to block the shot, but the game's a 25-point game. You don't do that.
So I also sent you a Tom Izzo and his reaction to what he saw before we get into Mick Cronin getting mad at a reporter. And so this will be, I think, fun to listen to. And look, I'm looking at different posts from people that cover UCLA. The Mick Cronin era feels like it's spiraling. I respect old school tough love approach, but sending a player to the locker room during the game for a hard foul is unacceptable. Add in the post-game antics, and it's just an embarrassment to the university.
Oh, here we go. Yep.
Huh?
How much do they owe him?
Here we go. You know? I mean, what are we doing here? And so Tom Izzo, and UCLA was playing Michigan State, and not very well. They were getting beat pretty good.
They were down 17 at the point of this foul.
So Tom Izzo was asked about Mick Cronin ejecting one of his own players, and here's what Tom Izzo said: nothing. But Tom Izzo, after the game, you would think he's seen something in his career. If someone's ever ejected his own player, Tom Izzo would have seen it. He's been around the block a million times. But Mick Cronin had a bad night last night. And so, again, where do we draw the line here? I did send it to you, didn't I? Okay.
I don't know. I mean, coaches have thrown guys out of practices and probably benched guys and things like that before.
That ain't a practice.
No, it's a
Ain't
game.
on TV in front of all these people.
And I'm sure players have been benched before, just straight bench and not put
Yeah.
back in the game.
Right.
All
the time.
Yeah. But they've actually been fired off to the
Right. Sent to the locker room.
right.
Ejected from the game. So here's Tom Izzo and his reaction to what happened on the court last night.
I felt for Mick, his team's a lot better than that. And I guess he upgraded that to a flagrant 2, huh? That's the first time I saw a coach do it, but that sounds like Mick, so he'll get that straightened out. And but maybe on.
Okay, so
Actually, I didn't think that, the foul, he actually blocked the shot. He fouled the guy, but it wasn't like, you've seen guys, you talk about a
Well,
defenseless
this looked
player.
last weekend, in the Providence St. John's game, that huge brawl.
that started the fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was ugly.
That was dirty.
But there's
across
that's like
the
when you're
head.
not making a play on the ball at all, and you take a cheap. I didn't think that was a cheap shot last night. He blocked the shot while fouling the guy. He was making a play on the ball. I'm not saying it wasn't a foul, but I don't know. It made me think when I saw it, I was like, well, there must be something deeper than that. That kid must have been doing something for a while, and he just had enough. I don't know. Maybe he just lost his temper.
Maybe the coach is mad that they're getting their ass kicked.
Yeah.
There's a but he's hot tempered,
He's a red ass,
and he's been having some issues
yeah.
as of late. And he squared up with him afterwards.
Yeah, that happened for sure.
It didn't look like a terrible foul.
I've seen worse for sure. This
Right.
is, I guess, what I'm saying. For that to be the first time a guy that any of us can remember a kid getting thrown out of a game by his own coach.
Okay, so then next, he was asked. Apparently, the Michigan State student section, the Izzone, was chanting a player's name. I don't know. I mean, hey, let me tell you something. Especially in the Big 12, we've heard student sections chant some awful, awful things. Mm-hmm. Right? Haven't
Yeah.
we?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you've seen it as a KU fan, BYU. They see it everywhere they go. I mean, it gets ugly. Student sections can say some god-awful things. And so here he was asked about the Izzone, the student section, chanting a player's name. I don't know. I mean, clearly he had to cross the line, or he wouldn't have been asked about it afterwards. But he was not interested in talking about Michigan State student section. This is a reporter asking Mick Cronin after the game about that.
What was your thoughts on the student section chanting Booker's name?
I could give a rat's ass about the other team's student section.
I just meant overall the way that
I would like to give you a kudos for the worst question I've ever been asked.
Did you like
You should take it.
the preparation of the?
Do you really think I care about the other team's
No, I don't.
student
I don't
section?
think you care about the other.
Are you
teams.
raising your voice at me?
No, I'm just
Yeah, you are.
talking.
Yeah, you are. Come on, dude.
I'm not raising.
Come on,
my-
yes, you are. Everybody's standing here listening to you. Everybody, this is on camera. They can hear you.
All
I answered the question. I could give a rat's ass about the other team's student section. I coach UCLA. I don't care about Michigan State students. I mean, who cares?
What is wrong with this guy?
Yeah, this guy's he's got a couple screws loose.
We got to give him some kudos for being able to do that.
Jake, that guy wasn't raising his voice at him.
No, and
That-
they are recording, and we all heard
First
it.
of all, you
he's-
directly
Right.
insulted him,
You're
and he tried to stand up for himself.
and you're
Well,
talking
you
to
started
him.
that.
You're talking to him like a kid.
Yeah, and that's not a stupid question.
And let me tell you, I still say that. I'm not ashamed of saying it. Hey, look, I'm the disciplinarian at home, okay, and I'm not ashamed of that. And Phil is a man. He's 22, and he doesn't do it very often. But that's something I would say to my kid, even at that age. Are you raising your voice at me? No. You know, I say that's something you say to your kid. Sorry, that just sounds like, are you raising your voice at me? What did you just say? Think about how you just said that to me for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Better watch your tone.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. I've got teenagers in my house.
And I'm, whatever.
Yeah.
Isn't that how you talk to your kid?
Yes. Yeah.
You raised your voice, and he wasn't really, play it again. He wasn't really, you tell me if I'm wrong.
What was your done to the student section chanting Booker's name?
I could give a rat's ass about the other team's student section.
I just meant the overall the way that
I would like to give you a kudos for the worst question I've ever been asked.
Did you like
You should take it.
the preparation of the?
Do you really think I care about the other team's
No, I don't.
student
I don't
section?
think you care about the other.
Are you
teams.
raising your voice at me?
No, I'm just.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Come on, dude.
I'm not raising.
Come on, dude. Yes, you are. Everybody's standing here listening to you. Everybody. This is on camera. They can hear you. I answered the question. I could give a rat's ass about the other team's student section. I coach UCLA. I don't care about Michigan State students. I mean, who cares?
First of all, yes, the cameras are rolling, Mick. And you're the one that's coming off looking really bad here, man. Because he fires the question back at the reporter, and the reporter is now defending himself.
He's like, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you'll take it.
That's actually a pretty good response to somebody insulting you professionally like that.
That's the worst question
Yeah,
ever.
all right, I'll take it.
All right, I'll take it.
And then he comes back at him.
Right, yeah,
No, I'm not saying that. Oh, now you're raising your voice at me. That's all Mick. That's all Mick, man.
Better watch what you say at a press conference or, how you act at a game. Although he's doing well. Well, he didn't do well last night, but.
Yeah, if his team's got
not
one
in
win
last
in the
place,
league,
right?
that's
went to the
cause.
Tournament last year, so yeah, you gotta be careful there.
He's made a Final Four.
But that's
It's disappointing because I
you have to treat people like that.
I really enjoy my time I spent around Mick Cronin. He's, I don't know.
Well, something.
Yeah.
He had a burr in his saddle last night, didn't he?
Well, I think it's been
all
this season.
Yeah.
He started the season ripping his team, and I'm the only one working hard around here. And
no, he's had quite a few outbursts this year.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for him for some reason. The team.
How many
eighth in the Big
coaches?
Ten.
How old is Mick Cronin? I wonder because I'm just thinking about he's been around. The coaches, so many of the coaches that are from like that generation,
54,
have like gotten out of college basketball. It feels like.
Yeah, he's younger than you're talking about.
Yeah, he's about 10 years younger than Bill Self, then I guess. So I'm kind of thinking of that like how many of these guys decided like once this era started like nah.
Jay Wright, Roy.
Yeah. I don't know if it's maybe they're just
It's got to be tougher to handle players the way Mick Cronin is used to handling them.
Yeah.
Because they will leave immediately.
Yeah.
They will transfer portal the hell out of there. And you have to treat players different. It's not the same.
They
can't do the same stuff.
And they're making legit money now. And it's hard.
I mean, just think how many players would hit the transfer portal playing for Bobby Knight?
Oh,
Talk about getting fired for cause.
Right.
How many things does that guy do that would today justify
But I mean,
firing for
I'm
cause?
just talking about
the
being
players.
able to handle players like you always have.
Yeah.
And if you're a tough, hard-nosed coach that have handled players a certain way, you can't handle them the same way. You can't.
No. It's a different
There's
world,
been
man.
a transition period for Bill Self.
Heck yeah.
It's different for and some coaches that haven't always been that way, or newer head coaches that don't have to make that adjustment. It's different, but of course it's different. Why wouldn't it be?
And I think if you've been doing something one way your whole career, and then all of a sudden it changes drastically, most guys probably can't make that adjustment. I actually think what Self's been doing this year is one of the most impressive things I've seen out of his career. You know, the way because the last couple of years it looked like, man, this era might be tougher for him, and he seems like he's kind of steadied himself and figured out how to navigate it on some level, and his team's winning again.
And how about K-State last night? Not only did they win without Jerome Tang, they beat his old team Baylor, 90-74.
The old new coach bump.
Matthew Driscoll is the interim coach, getting the win. So there, you see, it was all Jerome Tang. Take that to court. Prove it.
Easy fix. Well, that gym was empty.
Yeah, there was nobody there.
Man.
What did that guy say? What did that guy that calls Wyatt Wheeler, he covers K-State now, he called it the octagon of room.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
Because there's plenty of it.
Plenty of leg room.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say it.
Did they do a scout before this one?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how they're handling those things right now. No idea.
Wonder if the projector was working.
I don't know. Stop. Don't start.
Oh, he's already started.
Oh, no. And also, a little note.
To be honest with you, I can't remember.
That I will side with K-State fans here. Exactly how many appearances and how many shows does Seth Greenberg plan on being a guest and talking about Jerome Tang and how K-State's the school's embarrassing themselves? Does he have an axe to grind with K-State? Is there something I'm missing?
He's on a tour.
This guy, he's on a tour.
I mean,
he is going on every show on ESPN. I mean, do they have the same agent? I'm not kidding. There's got to be
coming out because I can identify.
He is talking to everybody. Like yesterday when I told Jake, let's play some of these comments from Seth Greenberg, and he's like, which ones? With the halftime of the game, the one on SportsCenter, then he was on Get Up. This guy's going everywhere. And if I was the K-State, I'd like, bro, we get it. We understand.
Yeah, you made your point.
We understand whose side you're on. That seems like it's enough. Just looking right now. Seth Greenberg on Get Up says K-State's at fault, So
Hey, well, look, let's be honest. When was the last time Seth Greenberg was like in this much demand?
I don't know.
For
I don't know that a couple of years ago I demanded that he never be on the show again. So I don't know if that's right, didn't I?
Yeah,
you did.
Oh, yeah, he was. Yeah. Yes.
I honestly don't remember.
Last time he was relevant. I've never been a big fan of his.
Nor have I, but have you noticed this? Every time you look up at ESPN on a different show, and let's, hey, NFL Live, let's bring in Seth Greenberg. He'd like to talk about Kansas State for a moment if he could.
He's going to be on The View today.
What's going on? Tonight on Jimmy Kimmel, Seth Greenberg wants to talk about Kansas State. Like, okay, Seth.
Yeah.
So I'm with him on that.
I mean,
so there you go.
Hey, but they won last night.
That's right.
New coach.
Good for them beating Baylor.
Played from in front the whole game.
Yeah.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, Scott Drew didn't do his.
What happened to Baylor this year?
He didn't do his guy any
3-10.
favors. He could have went in there and.
Yes, sir.
kicked them while they were down for Jerome Tang. Didn't do it.
I don't know that Baylor team's been. They've not been great this year either.
Yeah, they're only a game ahead of Baylor in a game ahead of Kansas State in the standings. So, well, there you go. Can't wait to talk to Mike DeCourcy, mostly about and get it because I have not heard what he's had to say. Like I've heard what Seth Greenberg's had to say. I have not heard what Mike DeCourcy has to say, and he's a regular guest on the show. So, looking forward to asking him about that, and then sprinkling in, hey, what's going on with your guy Mick Cronin?
Yeah, I'm really interested to hear what
What's he so mad for?
Yeah, with Mike.
And maybe he
say.
has, because I know he talks to Mick, and he's good with him, and so maybe there's something that we're not seeing that you would only know if you follow the UCLA program. But boy, this guy's pissed.
Yeah.
Ejecting players, getting mad at reporters, and like Jake said, I've seen several press conferences like, "Whoa, boy, what's going on at UCLA?"
Yeah,
and I'm just telling you now, hey, this is the precedent's been set. You better watch what you see in a press conference. If your team's not playing well, because you could get fired for cause. Who knows? School just looking to save a couple $1 million.
And that's why I think all the coaches and their agents are going to be watching this thing between Tang and K-State very closely to see how it shakes out. By the way, last night I went to bed right as Texas Tech and Arizona State was tipping off because it was late, and I didn't think there was much of a chance of Texas Tech losing. They lost. So we were talking yesterday about this 5-team race and all the matchups of the how all these teams are playing against each other. You mentioned, like for KU, a warning sign for KU about tonight.
Be careful.
You can't just look at these teams at the top. You can trip up
because these teams are all going to beat each other.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not going to be decided. It'll be partially decided by that, but it's also partially going to be decided by who doesn't slip up.
Right.
Texas Tech just got bit in the ass, and so now they're not out, but now they have a hole to dig in themselves out of because they have 4 losses now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were tied with Kansas, and so just imagine if Kansas were to lose in Stillwater tonight, you'd feel pretty bad about their chances of catching Houston. Then it's doable right now. They're a game out, but you can't slip up, and so that's a good point. That's a warning sign to the other teams competing for the Big 12 championship. You can't slip up against these lesser teams. And last night, after just days after winning at Arizona, 78-75, they lose at Arizona State 72-67. And they had a reasonable schedule because up next, home games against K-State and Cincinnati. At Iowa State would be tough, but then home against TCU and at a struggling BYU who's without Saunders now, who's out for the year. And so that was somewhat manageable. You think, maybe they're the dark horse. And then they lose at Arizona State. So you can't count wins until you get them. And so that's a big one tonight. You guys nervous? Jake's never nervous.
Well,
that's a guy that counts wins. He's already
chalk
counted
it up.
wins.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look up
10-3.
Look up what?
Bill Self's record in Stillwater. It's been a place that's tripped KU up over the years.
Jake says it has no relevance. I'm looking at his face right now.
Not to this season.
He said it didn't mean nothing to these players.
Well, I hope it doesn't.
All right.
They probably won way more than they've lost, but there have been times where just, they've been upset down there. And I think for a long time it was kind of weird for Bill going back to Stillwater, but he's been around for so long now that maybe it doesn't make any difference at all. I don't know. But that's one of the places that's one of the games I always look at on the schedule for KU. And even if Oklahoma State's not great, I go, that's not going to be an easy game. When they go to Stillwater, it feels like it's almost always a tough game.
Well, recent trend is Kansas has won 13 of the last 14 meetings against OSU with 8 straight wins overall.
So there you go.
That's just recent trend. That's not his road record. That's just
overall games?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mizzou has a better game tonight against Vanderbilt. A better game because they better win it. If not, they're not going to make the tournament, I don't think. They better win this freaking game. They had back-to-back home games against teams that are good, Texas and Vanderbilt, and they already lost to Texas. So they better beat Vanderbilt. Or they're in deep doo-doo.
29-11 at Oklahoma State. He's won his last 3 there.
That many times at Oklahoma State?
That's what it says.
How's that possible?
40?
It's 40 times.
40 times?
Does that
That
seem
seems
right?
unlikely.
I want to believe it. You only play there once a year, right?
I'll double check it.
I'll leave it. I've been coaching for 40
Well, that might
years.
be might be his career record. We might
Right.
have played them
gonna
with
say.
Oral Roberts or Illinois.
But even then, if he
Tulsa.
played there every year, then that would be 40 years. of
I don't
going
think
to
he's been
Oklahoma.
at KU that long.
He said it's overall though. How many?
Like with when he's
Right.
been with
Yeah.
Illinois, Tulsa, and
But how many years
Oral
has he been
Roberts.
coaching?
It'd probably be about 40 years.
Well, maybe. Man, that's a
Yeah.
lot of games. There. Has
his
he?
first year with Oral Roberts was 93.
That's crazy.
I'll double check that.
Leave it.
That's AI telling me.
Oh, really? Oh, wait. What? For a guy
Google.
that is so against AI,
I am against
a
AI.
couple of
I'm
times
doing
this week,
ChatGPT right now.
you've been utilizing AI
It's
for
just
this
quick.
show. But either you're against it or you're not.
Okay, according to
I'm-
ChatGPT,
I'm totally against it.
Stop using it then.
Kansas is 9-8 on the road at Oklahoma State during the Bill Self era. That's got to be one of their worst records.
I'm getting a lot of different numbers from you guys. I don't know what to believe here.
I'm just telling you. That's according to ChatGPT.
Well, this is according to Gemini.
I don't know what that is.
Google. This Google's AI.
I asked it, what is Kansas University's record under Bill Self when playing at Oklahoma State? It says 9-8 in Gallagher-Iba Arena. That counts road games only.
29-11 is his total record against his alma mater.
9-8. That's got to be one of his worst.
3-0. It's all that's the numbers you need to know.
They've won their last 3.
3-0.
That means at one point in time they were 6-8.
I don't know what to believe right
29-11 is his record total, like his total record against
Sure.
Oklahoma State. That's
now. Now I can believe
because
that.
they play home and home.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
That's
Okay.
so Nate says he's 9-8.
Boy, if you brought these kind of stats to,
ChatGPT says that.
if you offered up these kind of stats to Mick Cronin, he would yell at you and ask you if you were raising your voice at him. You better not. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. You guys have watched. You should have a better grasp
when
on
he
Kansas,
told,
Oklahoma
when he told me
State.
they'd won 8 in a row at Gallagher, I was like, God, that's not how my I mean, maybe I've just forgotten, and I'm thinking about way back at the beginning.
I said 8 in a row
I said
overall.
8
Yeah.
straight overall.
Yeah, and then
yeah,
well,
3-0 in his
yeah.
last 3.
Kudos for the worst question I've ever been asked.
Did you like
You should take it.
the preparation of the?
Do you really think I care about the other
No,
team
I don't.
student
I don't
section?
think you care about the
Are
other.
you raising your voice at me?
No, I'm just
Yeah, you are.
talking.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
We'll take a break. Back after this on WHB. I'm reading an article from. Yeah, there have been several articles about Mick Cronin losing his temper this year. So this guy's mad. Don't raise your voice at him when asking a question.
Or even when he's asking a question to you.
Right. None of it.
Respond quietly.
I got the update you guys were looking for. AI has just told me Bill Self is 74-12 in Stillwater.
Wow. Seems unlikely.
As coach of Kansas. So challenge those numbers. It's AI. That's if I was Mick Cronin, I would say that wasn't me. AI. We were there. We saw you. Prove it. Well, here's the video. AI.
Right.
I was never there.
That didn't happen.
Jake, would that defense help? Would that work? Wasn't me.
Sure.
AI.
Just run it through an AI generator.
Right. That's exactly right.
That's right.
I'm gonna say this again, then I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't want to argue with you. But you are using AI more than I thought you would because you've been very much against AI. And then I believe this is either the second or third time this week where I've asked you, where did you get that information? You say AI.
Well, now
are you caving into AI? If you are, then just say it. No one's going to get mad.
Now Google puts it at the top of their search, so now it gives you the AI overview.
What else are you leaning on AI for in your life?
That's the real question.
What don't I know off the air?
There's a lot.
Is AI helping you make your bone broth?
No.
See, I don't really use AI for much. Like I use AI to make pictures of me and John F. Kennedy or me and Elvis.
Yeah, which
what are
is
you laughing
important
for?
Work.
I sent you. I was proud of those pictures. You see those pictures?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean,
it's good work. You've sent us some other pictures too.
That's none of anyone's business. So,
I think that one of the things about AI is that you gotta use it the right way to get the right information.
Is Jake using it the right way on this show?
Well, I think that's a good example of you got to give it specific instructions or it'll give you information that is incorrect.
Well, I just Google searched it and it put it at the top of Google search. So.
KU's favored by 5.5 tonight at Oklahoma State. What's your gut tell you? How you feel right now at Oklahoma State? I don't want if something happens, I don't want to hear it like
how many points?
Tomorrow or I had a bad feeling. You tell me right now.
I don't have a bad feeling.
You feel great about this.
I do. I feel good.
Very confident. Nate?
I have a pretty good feeling. I think KU's going to bounce back. I think they got to be as good as Iowa State is. I think they've got to feel a little embarrassed by the performance.
Also, BYU at Arizona tonight.
Yeah. As you mentioned, BYU's not what they were.
No, Arizona's favored by 11.5.
I saw that. But again, according to AI here,
there we go.
The only place that Bill Self has lost at more in the Big 12 than Oklahoma State is Iowa State, and he's played far more games up there. 14-9 at Iowa State, 9-8 in Stillwater. So it is the toughest place for him. And I know he's talked about that, going back where he's from. Just there's something about it. But I think KU's going to be in the right mind frame. I would assume they're going to be looking to bounce back after that performance. I was just really surprised at how much they lacked composure in that game against Iowa State. And Iowa State deserves a lot of credit because they get out, they guard you, they double team you, they play physical. They make you feel uncomfortable, but that's one of the things I think KU fans have really liked about this year's Bill Self team is it's been more like a Bill Self team. And one of the things that you love about Bill Self teams is when they go into hostile environments, they seem to like it. He always talks about keeping that tight huddle and being up for matching that intensity and that toughness of the crowd and the other team. And they didn't really show that in the Iowa State game. They melted under that pressure a little bit.
They shouldn't have a problem here. Oklahoma State's lost 3 in a row. They
Hey.
got blown out at Arizona. They lost by 9 at Arizona State. They lost at home to TCU.
It's a 5.5-point game for a reason. I mean, we just talked about what happened last night with Texas Tech. You can't slip up. You got to come and play well. So I think Kansas will win, but I'm not expecting it to be an easy game.
I thought you were gonna get Jake to play a Bruce Weber clip there when you're talking about you gotta come and play.
Yeah. I mean, the Jayhawks are a little bit of a wounded animal right now after that last game.
Yeah, after that game, sure.
You know, a little wounded.
Backs against the wall.
When you're a wounded animal, how do you come? You come angry? You come...
How come he didn't get fired for cause for that? That was inappropriate.
You come...
Boy, I wish Missouri would win tonight. Now that's a wounded animal. They
You're
got
a wounded animal. How do you come? You come angry? You come...
Just doesn't matter. Just win the game. They got. I mean, it was a competitive game for a while, but then Texas just couldn't miss, and Missouri couldn't defend, and it ended up being a laugher in favor of the Longhorns.
Man, Missouri's been a hard team to figure out this year.
Oh, really? Huh.
You know.
Thanks for telling me that.
You're welcome.
I
That's
thought
my
I
analysis.
thought I had them
for
figured
you.
out until you just said that, and I realized I don't.
No.
No, every time I'm done with this team. This is stupid. Like that was the non-con. It was ridiculous.
Then they go beat Texas.
They
A&M.
lost lost to Notre Dame, and they shouldn't have. They got blown out by Kansas and Illinois. I have no excitement about the conference schedule. And the first two games, beat Florida, win at Kentucky. I'm like, what? What? And then, since then, it's been, okay, I'm buying in. Stupid loss. Oh, I think I'm out. Oh, win at A&M. I'm in. Lose at home to Texas. What the hell? And so it's like as soon as they get some type of momentum, they let it die. But then, as soon as backs are against the wall and they got to do something,
they're a wounded animal.
They get it back. And so it's the definition of a roller coaster ride, up and down and up and down. And hopefully it follows that pattern because they need an up. They need to beat Vanderbilt. Because I've seen, I think CBS has them one of the last four in, and Lenardi has them the first team out. I mean, they are the bubble. They are the bubble. Stop blowing bubbles. Don't you dare say what I think you're going to say. I'm going to take a break. Back after this on WHB.
Dynamite drop-in money. That broadcast school has really paid off.
Welcome back to New Day with SSJ on Sports Radio 810 WHB. Have you seen the video of Fred Hoiberg after the game last night?
No.
See, I'm so nervous about seeing a video and talking about it because I'm afraid it's Jake's AI or something like that.
Right.
That's created it. But, you know, Nebraska lost at Iowa, and then Iowa stormed the court. And there's a video that I've seen of someone running up to Hoiberg with a phone and him kind of swiping it. I don't know. Look, I'll show you. Can I get a ruling on this from anyone, Jake?
Boom.
Nate.
Yeah.
What did you see there, buddy?
Well, it's from the cell phone's perspective. Somebody's taking video, and he's going through the handshake line, and somebody walks up and looks like they're sticking the camera phone right in his face, and he just kind of swipes at it with his, I believe, his left hand and knocks the phone away. Didn't hit it hard enough to knock it out of the person's hand. Good phone security by the by the person holding the phone.
Jake, did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah. Get the phone out of his face.
Yeah,
I don't
got
blame
no
him.
problem.
No.
Got no problem at all.
I'm with you on that.
No. If you're sticking a phone in someone's face and they move it around, I mean, yeah, no. I mean, he didn't punch the guy or something. That would have been drawing the line. But yeah, you're.
What was the Jason Kelsey? It was like grab the phone, slam it on the ground.
Yeah.
I kind of don't even really have a problem with that. Like if you're gonna walk up and stick your cell phone in somebody's face, you know.
Right. Right. Well, damaging someone's property, but yeah, you're sticking it in someone's face. I think most people probably had a problem with what Kelsey said afterwards.
Yeah.
I didn't. But.
There's an easy way to not have somebody slam your phone out of your hand, you know.
Yeah, don't put it in their face. But I mean, yeah, I don't.
If you don't walk up and get close enough to him to do that, then he can't. Slap
I don't
it out
think
of your
he's
hand.
embarrassing his university.
Well, luckily his record is good, so.
Right. He might actually win a tournament game this year.
It just makes you think twice about all these things coaches do now.
Absolutely. Right? I mean, that's everything is. You compare it to that. He's like, well, okay. That's why Nate said it earlier. It's like a lot of people are going to be paying attention to this.
Oh yeah, they're going to be watching with great interest. I mean, and that's the part where Tang might fight this all the way to the end for every nickel, even if like K-State says to him, "Hey, what if we only give you $14 million
for the principal?"
For the principal, because the rest of the coaches might be like, "Hey, man, this is important for everybody." I don't know. They don't. It's not a union thing.
I'm
so.
kind of shocked that this is the first time we're really. I mean, that I can recall we're having this kind of conversation about somebody being fired for cause, and there's really not. Obviously David Beatty, but like. This big of a number and this little of an offense, that they're trying to justify.
Yeah. This isn't the first time somebody's tried to get out of paying a coach for firing him with cause, but it seems like the most high profile because it's such a big number, and because the cause, I think that what it was Jeff Long, right? Was AD at KU.
In what regard?
The way they tried to do it was pretty damn embarrassing because they actually turned themselves in for NCAA violations in order to get the cause. And then it was like they were doing the exact same thing with their new coaching staff that they turned themselves in for. This one's a little different because I think it's like was Sam raising his voice there, by the way? The tone of Sam's response
Nick Cronin
was
thinks
just so great. On the field, every regard, but I don't think anybody's going to have it. I can't imagine anybody has an issue with what Fred Hoiberg did there. I don't know. Maybe they do.
Did you guys do anything for Fat Tuesday yesterday?
We got ice cream last night.
No.
Froyo, actually.
That's not Fat Tuesday.
No, I know. I had planned to go have a big old meal at Popeyes. I ran out of time.
No, I made time.
Yeah.
And I had Susan go with me.
Nice.
We went. You know where we went?
Where'd you go?
Nick and Jake's.
Ooh.
Nice.
They have their Mardi Gras menu this week.
Yeah.
Do you care if I share? I'm pretty proud of it.
I think you should.
And then I went home and took such a great nap.
Yep.
It was the best nap
Yeah,
ever.
you did.
And then I got up and ate my leftovers and went back to sleep. It was the best. And watched
You were living a life yesterday.
And watched an episode. Great to watch an episode of The Pit while you're eating. There's always something that.
I'm caught up.
Right. I am just finishing season 1 and ready to attack season 2.
Very good.
So
very good.
It's wonderful.
I love the characters, and I love. I'm not. There's a lot of times I'm looking away. Like nope.
Oh, it's emotional.
It's graphic.
Yes, but it's also like
real.
It's
real.
It is. It takes a lot out of you to watch a couple episodes.
Yeah.
And you want to. I don't know. Go for a walk.
It's it's emergency room.
But we're great friends with Nick and Jake, so if you still have a taste for that, for some Cajun food, that's what I had. I had the Cajun crawfish dip. I had a big bowl of gumbo.
Yeah.
Not the cup. She goes, the cup? I go, no, bring me the bowl.
Yeah.
And
this
then
is Fat Tuesday.
And then
we're not doing any cups
then I had
here.
jambalaya.
Yeah.
And Susan went with me, and she was just ordering normal stuff off the, And this waitress was even, like, mildly surprised.
Yeah,
like,
she was impressed.
This guy's ordering a lot. Like, it's Fat Tuesday. I mean, what do you do? And then
we got 40 days in the desert coming
They
up.
got a special menu that's limited time, and I go to Nick and Jake's, quite a bit. So if it's a limited time, I don't get, I want to take advantage of it.
Right. You got to try a little bit of everything.
And so then after I was done with that, and she always was afraid to ask, will that be all? I said, how about this bananas Foster?
Right.
Oh.
And it was delicious.
Oh, I could barely drive home.
Oh, man.
Oh, Fat Tuesday. It's like I said, every Tuesday's fat for me, but especially yesterday. I was just tickled. I told Susan, take a picture of how happy I am right now, would you?
Yeah.
I was genuinely just thrilled.
You were fat and happy.
It was good. The food was so good. I was happy.
Man, I was pretty disappointed in myself yesterday. I
was disappointed in myself too at a certain level. But in a good way.
You did it the right way. That's how you do it on Fat Tuesday.
Oh, so good. Food's good when you're like the next day you're thinking about it and you're just quiet, like
just remembering it.
That was good. Jake had 2 jars of bone broth on Fat Tuesday.
No, I had burgers.
Did you?
Yeah, I made some homemade burgers with green grass cattle beef.
Well, that was good.
Put some jalapenos on them.
Did you allow yourself the bun?
No bun.
See, there you go.
No bun, avocado, and a nice sweet potato.
I remember I used to cry when I was a young boy when my mom said, we're not going to McDonald's. I'll make you your damn hamburger. And she said, make it with just regular Wonder Bread. I'd cry.
I wanted a
Mama,
bun.
That's not a bun. And you hear my dad, what did he say? Nothing, I'll eat it.
We used to get hot dog sandwiches on Wonder Bread.
Oh, yeah.
You want a sandwich? Yep.
Hey,
How about
Sammy.
a hot dog sandwich?
Hey, you ain't never had a hot dog unless you had it in the tortilla. Let me tell you.
That is
That's
the way
a
to
good
go.
hot dog.
Right. Easy to portable.
Grandma, do we have any hot dog buns? We got tortillas, mijo. That's all you need. Like, okay. All right. It's good. We'll take a break. Back after this with Mike DeCourcy on Sports Radio 810 WHB.